Love is funny with DJ and wifey. Janelle, you know that love is the key, but sometimes gets funny. Love is funny. Love. Tell me, have you ever felt that kind of love? Gotta talk about it in the podcast, love. Welcome to Love is Funny.
Welcome back to another episode of Love is Funny. This is DJ, and I'm here with a special guest, Allen Iverson. I'm sorry. She literally didn't know I was gonna say that, but I didn't know I was gonna say that. It's just you braided up today, so I just.
First of all, it's twists.
Oh.
Second of all, they're not straight back. Third of all, I'm already, self-conscious about my hair because last episode.
Listen.
And if y'all know, I don't really feel okay with this, but what a twist out is. You know what I'm going through.
Listen to me.
I have to have cute hair for tomorrow because somebody used up all the shampoo and conditioner and didn't tell me. So now I don't have none after I got in the shower and wet my hair and everything.
Listen to me. Baby, you smart. You loyal. You're beautiful.
I told my mom about that. She was like, I can see why you got mad.
I appreciate
That'll make me mad too.
The thing is, if you was washing your hair sooner, you would have seen a long time ago it was getting low. So maybe wash it quicker.
Calling me dirty on.
No, you said that. I didn't say the word dirty. Did y'all hear dirty?
You said if I wash my hair sooner. Or if the person who uses the shampoo and conditioner is like, hey, we're getting low.
Listen, the last episode we was talking about arguing. We was telling we was arguing all that.
No,
so
why are you arguing with me? I'm just telling you the
facts. You gonna have to thinking we dysfunctional that we argue all the time.
You gonna have them thinking that. I'm just telling them that you didn't tell me. And I'm struggling with my hair because I had to use.
First of all.
And I only use one type of shampoo that I have to order.
Okay, and whose fault is that?
And it ain't even coming in 2 days on Amazon. It's not gonna get here till Monday.
Right now, they know this is DJ. You still haven't introduced yourself. They really think you're Allen Iverson right now. That's what you're missing right now. What is your name?
Did Allen Iverson ever beat anybody up? I feel like he did.
I'm not gonna make that joke. But it was allegations.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that's Janelle. That's my wife over there. As you can see, we've been having this.
My socks don't match.
We've been having this issue with shampoo apparently today. I didn't even know it was this big of a deal. You told moms on me? Wow.
What you didn't know is this big a deal. The way that you reacted, you got an attitude.
Nah.
You was like defensive. And I literally said, I know it's not your fault. No, I didn't say that. I said, I'm not trying to blame you because I am accountable too because I could have been checking. So I'm just saying, dang, help us out sometimes. That's all. My
thing is, you told your mom on me?
Well, what happened was that she asked me about what she told me about today. And then she's like, oh, well, how, now, because I told her my brother texted me about it too. And she's like, well, now you have somebody, to comfort you and be there for you. Yeah. And I said, yeah, when he not getting on my nerves. And she said, well, what did he do to get on your nerves? I said, well, nothing really. He don't really get on my nerves, just sometimes. And then she's like, but today, since you asked what he said, I was like, we were talking about it. And then in the middle of that, the shampoo thing happened. So you didn't even really have time.
So you just put them all up in our business. Now they know I be letting the shampoo run out. And your mom know I be letting the shampoo run out. Why everybody's just against me now?
No, again, you're being defensive about it.
First of all,
it's not that we both let it run out, but you use it more than me.
Okay. I want to say this, and this is no offense to anybody, but if you're bald, you don't have a horse in this race. Do not get in here judging me, okay?
They might have to moisturize their hair or something.
They better get it.
Bald people. It depends on what level of bald. Like bald head, scallywag, your hair can't touch your back bald.
No, I'm talking about Mr. Clean, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal. Who else? Give me some more. Give me some Floyd Mayweather or Floyd Money Mayweather. Somehow Floyd got hair now. the middle of Kevin Durant's head. That ball.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching YouTube, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating. Maybe I'll subscribe next week, or maybe at the end of the video. No, do it right now. You can watch this after work or before work. Go do what you need to do to get these laughs and this entertainment. You spend all day on YouTube and social media anyhow. Why not subscribe to a channel that's gonna help you in your future? Pick up your thumbs and push the button. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
Whatever. Like we were saying, welcome back to Love is Funny.
Sorry, we're late.
Yeah, and
We're still working it out because you see, this is not where we were last
this is
week.
we still in our house. We just downstairs in the living room. So if you hear some type of weird echo, then that's what you're hearing. But yeah, so we still working it out. We tried to do our room a certain way upstairs. It just is not working. We struggling right now. We having them what was he saying?
We're having writer's block.
Yeah, trial and error. So but yeah, so anyway, yeah, so we are still in the same house, but a different location in the house, different setup, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all just bear with us. We might be, the background might be
We're
looking
on the
like
roof next to us. For the patio.
Wait, no, we're in California. We're not gonna be on the roof because next week, we in a state of emergency.
A cyclone bomb.
A
What is
cyclone
that?
bomb. Yo,
It's not funny because people are really like
no, it is
struggling.
Funny. Sorry, it is
But-
funny. I'm gonna tell you why it's funny, because the weather in California is usually so good that they won't just say we having a hurricane. They give us a whole
I said somewhere that it was like hurricanes.
yeah. Well, we having a cyclone bomb.
I think they call it a cyclone in California. They don't call it a hurricane.
Yeah, and the funny thing about being in like, I guess what is it, a national state of emergency, is like your friends and family calling you from other states checking on you.
Thank
And
you.
yes, we do appreciate that, but it's also like it's literally where we are. It's literally like not flooded, which we are. We're thankful for that. We thank
It
God
dries
for that,
up
but
all quick. We're probably the driest city in the state,
yeah, gotta be.
and like the drought wise, because we've been getting a lot of rain when we need it. But like it was that one puddle around the corner where you couldn't even see the curb. Then like a few hours later, it was all gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you how. I'm gonna tell you how, like, I guess how spoiled we are. I turned the corner the other day and like there was like a dip in between the streets where I was turning, and it was puddled up a little bit, and the car just kind of like shh. And I was on the phone with Janelle, and I was like, "You cannot drive in this. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. I've never seen anything like we." I was panicking over that. Meanwhile, it's people getting to work in a canoe in other parts of the state. So
Sandbagging, their homes are flooded, cars are flooded. So we're praying for all those people.
yeah,
And
for sure.
if you have friends and family, this too shall pass. Because
Yeah.
God said He wasn't gonna flood the earth again.
Yeah, the
Maybe
whole
California, but He said the
I would
earth.
say the whole earth. He didn't say nothing about just California, but
But we've been complaining we need rain. It just,
yeah. But
maybe.
be careful what you wish for. We didn't say how much rain. Now we like stop, please.
No, maybe now the house prices will go down because they're like, oh, it's not all the perfect weather because that's what you pay for out here is weather.
Yeah,
And right now, those people are
Hey,
paying.
that
for,
could be why you were saying the housing prices was dropping.
Yeah, I
It's
seen a
people
house.
taking like 70,000. So if you're looking to move to California, now would be the time while it's wet out here.
Yeah.
But
Or shortly after there's a flooded house, then you come buy it up, fix it up, boom.
yep. So again,
That wasn't what we're here for.
none of that was why we're here.
So.
Anyway, so we did want to make this kind of a more like, I guess, a little more lighthearted episode. So we did have some different stuff we were gonna do. But first, let's get into we talked about this a little bit earlier, but we didn't really get the full opinion. So I don't know what your opinion on is it important to post your partner on social media or not? That's always been a topic, just I guess throughout the history of social media, and we've never actually given our opinion. So, what do you think about?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was just staring off, looking at the curtain rod because I'm like, is it messed up? But I don't know. However, recently it's been put on my heart to be like, I need to post to you more. You know, so if you've seen my page, I've been posting him. Granted, partially because his birthday's coming up, but also I just need to post you more. And now I kind of like, if I don't post you, I'll post like, oh, look for a man that's this or whatever, and I'll tag you.
Yeah, but what?
But I haven't really, because I haven't posted you on my page. Yeah, you're on there, right? I'm sure you are. But yeah, so I guess it is important because it's like showing, I don't know if it's showing appreciation or what, but it's, what's the word I'm looking
I don't know. I don't know. Dude, choose a synonym.
for? I'm struggling. It's like,
Gratitude.
yeah, or I don't, for lack of a better word, like satisfaction, I guess, or happiness. I don't want to say content because that sounds like blah, but like, you know, you're like, if you get a new car, people post their car. They buy a house, they post their house. Like, these are things they're happy for, they're happy with, they're grateful to have. So I guess gratitude. So it's same. It's like, do I have to like post you every second? Like, oh, babe, taking a bath. Oh, babe, put his shoes on. You know, no. But just like, what's the number? Like, not proudness. I guess I say I'm proud to have you. So I want to share you. I'm not trying to hide you from the world. So I think it is important, especially if your partner seeks that gratification. Neither one of us kind of do, you know, but it's still like a nice gesture to do it.
Yeah. I think that, okay, let's just be technical. Technically, it's not important. Technically, it tells you nothing. So your partner could be posting you every day, all day. Like she said, oh, babe taking a bath, babe putting her shoes on,
Cheating on you.
and still be doing you dirty out here. So let's just be clear with that. But I guess what's the opposite of technically? I guess just based on the time we're living in,
Hypothetically.
I do believe that there is some level of importance. I'm not even talking about for myself, because like she said, I don't. Okay, I'll say this. I don't think I care, but I don't know how I would feel if she didn't. Like if she just never did. Like if it was just empty. Like I might feel away, but I don't know if that's because.
I feel like you have mentioned early on that I didn't post you like you posted me.
Yeah, but that was due to the fact that you kept making mention of me not posting you, and it's like I don't care, but I'm gonna mention it. So then once you mentioned it, and then when I started, and then you were not, I was like, but you was the one mentioning
I'm a
this.
hypocrite.
So yeah, so like, but I do think that in today's time it is important because it makes your partner feel a bit more secure. Unless you're a person who, I don't know, you are a motivational speaker and all you do is post motivational speaker videos. If that's literally all you do, you don't post when you get a new car. You don't post when you buy a house.
Nope, nothing personal.
If you're not posting anything else personal, you're not posting your traveling videos and all that, like she said, the other things you're proud of, then that's different because you can literally say, I literally use this for work. But if you posting everything but your significant other, imagine how that might make them feel. So for me, it is important to post her because like I do post my kids or I do post other things. I really don't post a lot of stuff though that I do have, like, you know, we never post like new car we might have got or when we even moved here. The most y'all have seen is curtains. So like, I guess we don't post everything, but I don't know. And then in addition to like, you know, being proud, it's also like, it's important for your partner to feel or know that other people know. It's just like wearing this wedding ring. It has meaning behind it, but at the same time, it's also a open thing that says, look, I am taken, can't walk up on me and say, or you shouldn't walk up on me and say anything. People will do that anyway. Same with social media. Just because your boyfriend or girlfriend is posted doesn't mean somebody is not going to try you and it doesn't mean, yeah, whatever. So that's why I say technically it means nothing because it,
But it might keep more people away. So if you had 100 people that were looking at your page, or 100 people that were interested in you, and you showed your wedding ring, or you showed, your significant other on your page, it might deter some of them away. Some still may say something, but it's probably a smaller number than 100.
yeah,
So then you can look at it like, well, that person just don't care at all because they see me post my significant other. They saw my ring, and they just dirty or
yeah,
like, whatever. So you can kind of, I guess it doesn't matter if you're in a relationship, eliminate that person, but you can just it really pay them no mind much easier.
yeah,
And, you don't look available.
yeah. And see, that's the bigger thing is whether you posting somebody or not, just don't be available. Like, don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say looking available online be different. Like I be seeing some stuff, and I'd be like, "You married now?"
Well, the crazy
You
thing
post
is,
the same stuff you did as being single.
again, though, unless it's a working thing, like if you met a person and you were already like some type of like social media influencer that did, post certain things, and then that person got with you, started dating you, all that, and then married you as this person, and that's how you,
So if you're a stripper,
yeah, nobody can get with you and want to marry you as that, and then tell you don't do that, or Instagram models, whatever, guy or girl, if you was posting half naked when they got there, I guess, but don't,
you can be respectfully sexy.
yeah, but what you can't do is get in a relationship and then decide like, you know what, I think I'm gonna go ahead and start my career now as a whatever.
Yeah. So I couldn't become a stripper, an exotic dancer, get an OnlyFans.
Yeah,
What
I
else?
didn't meet you as none of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't be trying to. I mean, what do you got ideas right now? What are you doing?
For my feet.
No, stop mentioning it.
Just joking because we just talked about that the other day.
Listen, I don't play. All parts of Janelle's off limits. You're not about to show your feet. You're not gonna show fingernails. You're not gonna nothing. Oh well, I don't care. I don't care.
If I was gonna say something. Oh, and even like in posting your significant other, like if they have a business or they do something, promote that. Or like even if they are trying to get likes and shares on just a video that they post, like a reel, share that.
I mean, if they got
Although,
well, it's important to do that though, because like, if they got a business or anything, whatever fruits come from that, you're gonna want to,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to have some of that. So
But I can admit that I don't be posting, or I have not posted every single one of your shows. But late, and not an excuse. Sometimes, I guess I see them, but because I don't be on Instagram as much. But so I gotta fix that. I gotta post, reshare more of your shows.
yeah, it's just
That's income for me.
yeah. So that it would behoove, yeah. If you it would just behoove.
I post your skit stuff
Anybody.
even if I don't think it's that funny.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's just anybody that is like, if you got a significant other that is doing anything, selling anything, whether it be selling their talent, selling merchandise, selling food, selling whatever, you should be the main one, because you're gonna be the also outside of themselves the main one benefiting from whatever. If I go and make a whole bunch of money as a comedian or on social media, whatever the case, Janelle also just made a whole bunch of money as a comedian on social media, whatever.
And then when it look like if your own significant other or friends and family don't support you, then it's like,
Oh, by the way,
What's
and
wrong with the product?
they that actually can prevent a lot of people from cheating and things like that as well, because you should never feel like, okay, let's say Janelle has some type of business and I'm like half-heartedly supporting it, but it's this other dude that's just so in love with her that is just supporting everything she's doing, letting her know, keep going. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm reposting everything. I'm commenting and being just super supporter. She's gonna eventually notice, like, dang, my own husband does not even do that for me. And she might start to converse with the dude just off of like, oh, thank you for reposting. And then now he just talking and da da da. Man, I love the business. How'd you come up with that? Now somebody is because all people got to do is listen. People got game, so that's another reason why you want to make sure you should always, and we learned this in marriage counseling, is like always be your significant other's biggest fan. They should never feel like another person. I mean, of course they got like family or whatever that might just go crazy. But like as far as like another dude or another girl being able to be like a bigger fan of your significant other, that's a smooth way to get. Because when you do things as an entrepreneur or an entertainer or whatever, it's such a struggle in the beginning that you look for all support matters so much to you that it's like not getting overlooked because it's a very small amount in the beginning.
I think I gotta start acting like a bigger fan then.
There ain't no girls that's just like super fans. I mean, not no more. You feel me? Okay, I was just
about to say something, but never mind.
no. Go ahead. That was a joke.
I'm over.
I'm not even doing. Listen, normally I would do the voice longer, but I'm not even doing it. Did you see how?
Just how quick you did. That's how quick I'm over.
Did you see how?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So
Share the things you love.
basically.
You know? And I know some people are like, well, depending, we're married now, but we were posting each other before we got married. Ideally, I think we've been saying we're going to get married ever since we met. So some people are like, yeah, I'll post them. And then 3 months later we break up and then I got to take them all off or whatever. And it's like, so I can kind of, I guess, understand like in the beginning stages. But when you've kind of made that person your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you probably are committed at least to try and get long term.
Oh no, posting on social media is the new moving in. People are moving in before they posting on social media, because once you post somebody on social media, it's like it's there. Like it obviously can come down, but you have let the world know, like, hey, look, this is it. That means you didn't had to cut off.
But you have every right to break up with that person and take everything down. So my thing is always take a picture by yourself and a picture with the person. But
that's your thing?
No, that's what I've learned.
Oh.
But yeah, so you can always take it down because who cares? Or if you worried about what other people think regarding your relationship, then don't get on social media.
It's social media, so people don't want the embarrassment of like, I had this person on my page and now I got to take it down and then everybody going to be asking me what happened, all that stuff.
But people break up and just say we broke up.
Yeah, that's always
it. Boom.
Specifically if you are not married at that point, because that's always a possibility. People can just leave you.
But people break up, even people that are married, like you'll see that their pictures came down or the type of pictures they started to post was different. And it's like people are going to care because you're trying to hide it. Because they're like, oh, well, I didn't know. Just say, yeah, so I'm single again, back on the prowl, what Trina said. Move on.
I mean, but sometimes you don't want to do that because when your DMs is full of like people you don't want to talk to, you just wanted to be single, you still grieving from the breakup or hurt from the breakup. So maybe you want to silently take the stuff down and hope nobody notice. But if you flat out say I'm single, that automatically says my DMs are open and I'm ready to meet.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's just the first thing you should say. It's just like, that's just what it is, and that's okay. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
grieve however you want to grieve. Do what you need to do, but just like do what you need to do for you, not like worrying about, well, social media and I posted them and everybody's gonna be wondering and being, yeah, we all wonder, we all nosy. I
Yeah.
don't follow Kim Kardashian or a lot of people, but I will go be nosy in a minute. That's just what we do, and then boom, we get over it. Life happens.
Yeah, I guess the main thing, as far as like the importance of posting on social media, is it's case by case. It should be based on what is important to your partner. Like if your partner feel like, hey, this will make me feel more secure, as stupid as you might think it is, you should probably just do that. I mean, unless you don't care about that partner really. But if they saying like, hey, this will make me more comfortable if you did this, then I mean, like I said, unless you don't post anything else, it will behoove you to maybe listen to that, because little stuff like that will make somebody like feel like you literally just don't post me because you don't want other girls to see me or whatever the case. So it should go just based on whatever your partner's preference is. Now, like I said, some people got real reasons why they don't, and those was probably already discussed. But yeah,
Hi. Are you just starting a podcast but don't have any sponsors, ads, or commercials? Well, so are we. That's why we decided to make our own.
Yeah, so like we didn't really know what to do. It was like, who about to help us out? Who about to pay for this? Who about to pay us? What we about to do, right? But then we were like, you know what? Why don't we just make our own? Because they say if you teach a man to fish, you can eat forever. So we taught ourselves how to fish, and now we're eating. Cause boom, here we are.
Yeah, man. Like she said, we was looking for it.
Sir. You still got the shirt. The advertising man's shirt on. You thought the hat was gonna make a difference?
I thought they wouldn't like notice. Yeah.
Well, now you know you blew our whole cover.
We make our own commercials.
Take it off.
The
Off
hat
camera,
or
off
the hat
camera.
or the shirt. Both. Probably both, huh?
Because you should have seen your hair under that hat. We're back.
we just come back from commercial break like on Real TV.
We are preparing ourselves for real TV, okay?
Hi, welcome back to Love is Funny. We are back with our
The next segment of the show. So today we decided to pull out some cards. So the deck is called Intimacy. The Lord had put on us to get these early in our relationship when we were sitting in the car and we went through just about the whole deck.
Yeah, and if y'all was watching episode 1 or been here since episode 1, or you done caught up, then you know about these cards. You done heard about these cards. You feel me?
Yeah. So they're not paying us, but we're also not gonna not tell y'all about it. So we just got some questions that we just pulled out.
Yeah, you want to show them the whole deck?
No, 'cause I don't wanna reach over.
So anyway, it's like an actual deck of cards. We decided to spare y'all through sitting, or we decided to spare y'all of having to sit through us going through the deck of cards and picking. So we just pulled out 3 quick ones. I think it's 3 for us to answer, just to kind of get y'all an idea of what we.
And these we can answer obviously just for our own personal opinion, but also just like sharing.
Yeah.
So the first one is, what do you wish you can go back and tell yourself 10 years ago?
Hold on, before I answer that, these 3 questions, I think it would be cool if they actually answered the questions as well. I mean, I guess that answer can be really long to type out, but if you guys do feel like typing any of these answers, I feel like y'all should go ahead and leave us comments and give us y'all answers in the comments. I think that would be a really cool way, because these cards are how we got to know each other, so we can also use these cards as a way to get to know y'all. But anyway, back to regularly scheduled program on TV. So, what would I tell
My mom got
myself?
me these socks.
Was it what would I tell myself 10 years ago?
Yeah. What do you wish you could go back and
Oh.
tell yourself 10 years ago?
You know what's crazy? in my mind,
10 years ago was like high school.
yes, I was about to tell my high school self something like, man, do this, do
I
that. But
remember 10 years ago
dang,
it was 20.
dang. 10 years ago, I was just about to turn 20.
Yeah.
Oh, what would I tell my 20-year-old self? What was I even doing at 20? You know what I tell myself? Bro, you're not going to the NBA. First of all.
At 19, 20, you were still trying to go to the NBA.
I was still like practicing, like, bro, because I didn't have good grades to like go straight to a university and things like that. So in my mind, I'm about to go to a JC, you know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm getting my grades up. Then I'm going to transfer. Once I transfer, you feel me? So I'm like, I'm out here training. Shout out to my boy Vo from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? I was really training out here, getting my handle up because I'm going to the league.
But
So.
you had DJ at that time too.
Yeah, so DJ was born when I was 19. So like that like slowed down like me trying to like go straight to play basketball. But like once, you know, I still had some hoop dreams. I'm still young, you know what I mean? So I wasn't actually figuring out like real life stuff. I'm just like playing basketball and all these things. So at that time I would tell myself, really start to figure out what you are passionate about for real sooner. That's number one. Passionate outside of basketball. I just always play basketball. So find what you're passionate about, and then also be fearless, because 10 years ago was 2012, 2013. So, excuse me, but 10 years ago was like 2013. So I didn't actually start listening to all these like types of like motivational videos, like the Eric Thomases and all that type of stuff, until I joined this business called Primerica. So I was a part of that, and that's where I started to watch videos about like fear and all these different things and overcoming that type of stuff.
Would you have told yourself to like do Primerica differently?
No, because the benefits I got from that were not even financial benefits. There are people that I know. One of my friends has made a lot of money in Primerica, but for me, the benefits were just the mindset from just being around people making that amount of money and finding out about like these videos that train your mind to think a certain way. And so I would just tell myself to find your passion and then go be fearless, because for me, if I started doing all the things that I do now when I was 19 or 20, it's like, there is no telling where I would be at like right by this time. Because I would have started it sooner, I would have, I don't know. I try not to think about it like that. Like, man, if I would have started this when I was, but it's just like.
Because you said whatever thing that you are supposed to be where you're at, or you are where you're supposed to be.
You're always, So those experiences that did happen at that age have made me who I am today. Obviously, that's the case for all of us. But I do wish at times that I was more fearless sooner. Even going back to high school, I wish that I played more sports, because I can, and I'm really serious when I say this and not being arrogant, I really can play like a few different sports good, like at a pretty high level. And I just didn't. I only played basketball. I didn't go do drama. I never tried to pick up an instrument. I never tried to do chorus, do the things that I was, and it wasn't even about being like corny or wanting to do what's cool. I literally was just so shy and so afraid to like be in public or be on stage, up there singing or up there doing whatever, that I just didn't do it. So I would just tell myself, literally just do everything. Run towards your fears, as they say. And I think that I would be just in a different space right now. But not to say that I don't like the space I'm in. I'm glad I figured it out at some point. But yes.
Yeah, I would tell myself, go pre-med, or at least go to medical school after nursing school. At 20, I'm trying to remember what I was doing at 20 other than school and partying. I guess. I don't know, because I've done a lot of things in the last 10 years. So I guess the biggest thing would be like me is, excuse me, also is being not so fearful. I still struggle with that now.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the big thing. When I went to, I don't know.
I got a question.
I went to college. I bought 2 houses. I bought 2 cars. I don't know.
I do have a question though, because you spoke about like not being so fearful. Have you ever done something where you had to overcome a fear to get it done?
When I was 19, I did a pageant, and I signed up for, I don't like to talk in public for real. So one of the thingies you could do, there was a photogenic contest, so I signed up for that one. There was a spokesperson one, so you had to like get up and prepare a speech, basically. And even just during the pageant was like something I always wanted to do, like growing up. And my mom was like, no, no, no. So then at 19, because I used to get the little things in the mail when I lived here. Yeah. And then when I got one and we moved to Texas, I was like, it must be meant for me to do it, because how the heck did they know it was here now?
Yeah.
So I was like that. So 10 years. I was 19 when I did that. And I look back and think like, when I did that speech, my voice was cracking so bad. That's why even like I'm traumatized now in speeches. Like I'm like, oh, my voice might crack.
Yeah.
Or if I have to talk out loud. But
the reason why I asked that is because, well, number one, so going back 10 years ago, because you have told me before that you did want to do like modeling or a little bit of acting and stuff. So would you, in addition to still going to school, obviously, because like you say, you've accomplished some things, but would you still have done that part?
Yeah, I would have tried to do that part, because even like in the contest that was the most photogenic, I got like 3rd place, and I had never done it before. And even in the pageant, I placed like top 20, and a lot after the fact, I found out that a lot of people who do them like every single year.
Yeah.
So like, I wish I would have taken that experience and be like, okay, well, like you can go take, I guess being more confident in myself. And because my thing is like, oh, well, I'm not cute enough, or my teeth aren't straight enough, or I'm not enough. So I guess I'd be like, you are enough.
Yeah.
It's a big thing. And it's like you're always going to be enough.
Yeah, the thing about enough is like, enough for who? Because there's so many people in the world, and so many people in certain positions, and so many people with different like opinions or eyes for certain things, that's like you're enough to somebody and you're not enough to somebody. So literally all of us, none of us is enough to everybody, and none of us is not enough to everybody. So you just got to find the right people for you and your situation. So it's like the reason why I asked had you had to like overcome anything that was a fear of yours is because a lot of times doing one single thing can like open up a whole bunch of things. So like for me, that's what stand-up comedy did do for me, because I was so afraid growing up of like doing public speaking, that the first time I went and did that the small little room I did when I went to the open mic, I left and I was just telling everybody like, bro, I can go, y'all don't even understand, like I can go skydiving now. Like I could do like everything else, because talking in front of people, I remember like if I would go to like a new church and they want you to like the guests to stand up and say their name, I would be like, oh my God, I did not want to. I wouldn't even want to. But they're not even asking for nothing. Just stand up and tell us your name. I didn't want to get up and be like, Demaria. Like,
I know. Even on Sunday when I had to read the scripture, my heart was like in my chest, and I'm
Like-
like, I see these people every week.
but imagine like, and so like even like prayer, even like praying. Like at first, I wouldn't even like, and this is after I've been doing stand up comedy and all. I still have those elements of like shyness, so I wouldn't even like pray out loud with Janelle. So like I would pray by myself at first, and then we grew to where we would pray together, but we're both praying in silence. And then it would be like she's the one praying, like for both of us, and then it was like she'll pray, and then I'll go. So now just from having to do it more and more, like even in church, the pastor started having me come up and pray in front of the whole church. These are all things that was like very scary for me, just strictly out of being just shy. But the more you do it, the more you just like, it just become regular. So now when he asks me to come up and pray, I just bounce up there and just go like, hey, yeah, you want me to pray? So like for you, like even like the more scriptures you read, it's going to become regular. You've had to do it like 2 or 3 times now.
I don't know. I'm still shy. Even when I was thinking about like teaching, right? I'm like, oh my God, what if somebody asked me about an experience? My fears are always being like, I guess in a sense fear or not being prepared or like I said, not being enough. So I'm like, what if one of the students ask me a question? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't had the experience.
But it's okay to not know. Teachers don't know all the time.
Yeah.
But but you get to go figure it out. And you may never stop being nervous. It's just about do it anyway. So I just had the conversation with little DJ about not wanting to do his science fair because he didn't want to speak publicly. So I was just like, yeah, you don't want to speak publicly, but the thing is, go do it anyway, because I've done, I don't know how many comedy shows now. I'm nervous before every single, like I have not had a comedy show where I was just like, you know what I'm saying?
It's normal to be nervous.
Yeah.
But it's not okay to not do things because of nervousness.
Yeah. And what you will find is that even when you're nervous, I'm talking about super nervous, you feel like you're going to throw up sometimes or whatever. Once you get in the situation, once you're in it, it's like your body almost relaxes.
Fight or flight.
Yeah, it's like, well, I don't have no choice. Now I'm here.
Yeah.
And even when you are nervous, you can always remember, it helps you to understand who you are. So like understand your prior success. So like you as a teacher, for example, it helps you to be able to be like, I know this stuff. Like I am worried about, maybe I won't have an answer, but like.
I still be feeling like I'm not even a good nurse. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, that's a different topic.
Yeah. So that's what I would change 10 years ago. And I guess what's the next question before we be here all night?
I know. So these are more like, excuse me, sorry if y'all heard me burp. This one is from the intimacy one. So it's, what's your favorite way to receive affection?
What's my favorite way to receive affection? You gonna ask me in front of all these people? Like my mama watching
You pick
this.
the card.
My mama watching this. Your mama watching this. You feel me? And you wanna ask me my favorite way to receive affection?
Don't be gross.
You sure you on that chat? Like I said, you know what I mean? Did I pick this card? I'm being serious because I really. What is
I
my?
probably picked it because I was like talking about people's love languages, which we don't even know what all the love languages are.
Yeah. Well, if I had to
We
guess,
just know what we like and what we don't like.
yeah, my love language is English. Oh my god! All right, I'm sorry. That was a
But
good
you were
one.
speaking Spanish to me in the beginning of the relationship.
No, you were speaking Spanish to me. Google was speaking Spanish to you. I was like, every time I read something, I hit the translate, then I go try to Google mine's back. Like, what can I say? Janelle really speaks Spanish. Don't do that.
I don't really speak Spanish.
Like I said, English is my love language. No, but what is my favorite type of intimacy? Honestly,
No, affection.
or affection. Does this count? Just feel like I like to feel desired. So this doesn't mean like it's not always sex. I'm talking about like when Janelle when she wants to be like up under me. I don't know. Like when you like if we're laying in bed and you want to not me come and get you and hold you want to come lay on my chest or you want to like whatever. I don't know. I like that type of we talking about affection, right? Yeah. I guess the types of affection I like have changed with you though, from how I may have been in the past, because I find myself more affectionate with you. Which,
yeah, that's what you've been saying.
that's what it's been the truth. So so this is a little bit different. So even I'll be trying to figure it out. She might do new things, and I'd be like, I don't know why I like that. And then you know what I'm saying. Most dudes don't admit this. I like to be the little spoon sometimes. You feel me? Little spoon is warm. Y'all never told us that the little spoon.
Definitely be backing your butt up on me.
Doesn't matter. First of all, I don't be backing up. I don't back up nothing. All right. But I do not back up nothing. I don't even back the car at the garage. You know that. I have you back the car up so I can drive only forward.
Oh,
Don't say I back nothing up. Don't you, Demaria, you look good. Won't you back? Don't say that on here. But yes, the little spoon is warm. I don't know how I know that. It just feel like it. I just guess because I'd be like, anyway, it's January. It's cold. See, you didn't put them too far in my business. What's your
I
favorite?
think you did, but I don't know. What type of affection do I like?
I don't know. This you supposed to be answering. And you picked the question, you better have an answer. After you just told me I'll be allegedly.
I don't know. I just want you to hold me all the time.
Yeah?
And talk to me. Because it's a problem when you don't talk to me.
Yeah, she literally be like she could be taking I'm talking about taking a shower, using the bathroom, going to sleep, on the phone with somebody else. At work, on the way to work, on the way from work, between patients' houses. Literally, if I'm not talking to her, I'm in here. You're not gonna talk to me? every time. Talk to me so I can go to sleep. Talk to you so you can go to sleep on me talking to you? That
Yeah.
like we could literally you're not gonna talk to me? Why you not talking to me? Or she come at me with attitude. So you just don't have nothing to say? Do you want to talk, Janelle? Go ahead and talk.
I want you to talk to me.
No, I don't want to talk. That's how you be. I'd be like, do you have anything? No, why? Do you have anything to say? I guess not. What? Why do I got to start every conversation?
Yeah. Why? Because you don't want to talk to me? Why you don't want to talk to me?
Because sometimes I'm just being quiet. It ain't that I don't want to talk to you. It should be like, what?
I think that's crazy.
All right. But, so your favorite.
But in terms of affection for like those love languages, like I said, we don't know what they are. But I think it's important, like, just to communicate what it is that you want. Maybe we don't have to go like, oh, my love language is whatever. Just like, if I like this, if I need you to talk to me, talk to me. You know, if you need me to hold you, like, communicate those things. Just like we're talking about with the posting the pictures. Just like, communication solves a lot of problems in your relationships. So, like, if you're a person who just needs to be held every day at 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
tell that person that, you know. And if you're feeling some way about somebody and they don't necessarily reciprocate that how you feel they should, ask them.
Yeah.
How is it that you feel? Because just because you think they should be doing this, that, and the third to show something, this keeps going in my mouth, doesn't mean that they aren't feeling that way. So again, communicate, ask them, say, I need this from you, or I would like this from you. Are you able to give this to me?
But also, be as the person hearing those things, be ready to get uncomfortable to give them that. Because if somebody say, I need you to hold me, or I need you to hug me more, or do whatever, that might not be your like natural state. So it might take some like just doing it to get used to it. Again,
If you care enough about that person.
yeah. So if Janelle's telling me she want to be held more, but I'm like, but I'm not a holder. I feel weird holding you or whatever. I gotta just hold her until it becomes comfortable because that's what's important to her. And that's really how I feel. I feel like sometimes when I say stuff, I feel like it's other dudes watching like, man, shut up, bruh.
But it's the truth. It's cornbally,
but it's,
cheesy. Like, oh, you think you know? But it's the truth, though.
it's only cornball or cheesy to them dudes that's out here single, laying by themselves. But whatever.
But like reciprocity, we want that in regular life, but you want that in your relationship too. And it's not even like to be equal in reciprocity. It's to be giving and to be receiving. So you could, where I hate to say that word, love language, but what we need from each other might be the same thing, but it might look different on how we deliver it. So saying like, I do love you, I just can't hug you every day or whatever. Yeah. That's a bad example. But, explain why you haven't done it or why you didn't. Like, hey, I didn't know that you needed it that much from me. I would try to do
That's
more.
The important part is expressing what you need to the level of which you, like, need it. So don't be like, oh, I just wish you could hug me more. Like, and be joking when really deep down inside you like, no, I need you to hug me more. Like, it's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, this is something that's, like, very important. Like,
and don't say it's a problem. Be direct. Like, this is what I need. Yeah. It's not a problem. Because it can't be a problem until you expressed it and the person doesn't.
Yeah, well, what I mean is like you say, be direct as far as like, this is very important to me versus just, I mean, I would like if you did, but if you don't, it's fine. And then it's not
fine.
Yeah. So just be like.
And then if you're going to say it's fine,